Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm sorry about the late start. It's been a morning. I think I've got about 5 hours sleep, but that's okay. We're gonna have a good couple hours here before we have to go. How is everybody this morning? Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Animal Kingdom. It is set to be a busy one here this morning, it looks like. Same as what we've had with all the other parks. Good morning and welcome in. Good morning, Mike. Welcome in. Good morning. How is everybody this morning? Good morning, Reed. How's everybody doing? We're gonna go get into the park. As you can see, there's a lot of people streaming in. This is not a normal Animal Kingdom morning. I'm gonna keep my sweater on for now. I think, as everybody can see, I got a little red. Like I said, I've been a little pale lately, so I definitely have rectified that problem. We are doing a up cabin bound today. So you can't see fully, but I have on a polka dot dress. I've got my sweater on, but it's a polka dot dress. And I have Hokas on, which Hokas saved my life. But they are multicolored and they've got purple and orange and green. So we are doing a cabin bound kind of thing today. So we're gonna go and wander and adventure, which seems to suit Animal Kingdom very well. And we can thank Pookie Bug for that, because I love the movie Up, and it is perfectly themed for Animal Kingdom, and I always forget about that. Everyone always just thinks like the Lion King. So we're gonna go get our wandering badge today. So we're gonna turn around and get into this, okay? Angle this back up. I still have to go through getting all checked in. That's okay, that won't take but just a minute. I've got my band in. We could go through the little hidey spot now that we missed rope drop. I did have to change the time. I didn't get into the hotel and have a shower and get everything set out. And I did have to pack up my car before we got here this morning too. So I've only got about 5 hours sleep. And I didn't get into bed until 1 a.m. So I had to change the time a little bit to 8:30. And even then, which is a tiny bit late just because of the tram situation. They're running a little slow this morning. So let's go see what we can get into here. Hopefully we can jump on safari pretty quick. There's a lot of people here even for this time of morning. Usually it's pretty dead. So let's go see what we can get into. Let's jump in this line here. Good morning if you're joining us this morning from Animal Kingdom. I'm just going to get through this line and I'm going to head right to Kilimanjaro Safari, and then we can walk around some. The park is open until 8 p.m. today, which is really nice for those people that want to see Pandora at night. That doesn't happen very often anymore. I wish I could stay all day, but I've only got a couple of hours before I have to drive home. I'm going to do my best to keep this sweater on because my shoulders are a little crispy. I have some skin sensitivity, so I cannot wear sunscreen, and I'm also allergic to chlorine, so that's why anybody suggesting sunscreen, or like you'll see me not doing a lot of water rides, those are those reasons. I occasionally will, but then I have to go and change right away or suffer with rashes and things. Nobody wants to do that, but I have. And generally I don't need a lot of sunscreen. I tend to stay pretty tan and it's okay, but I have been working a lot and just inside, so. Good morning, good morning. Welcome in. Happy Animal Kingdom Wednesday. Last time we had a divine sighting when I was here as I was leaving. Of course, I was off stream at that point. I do have a little short clip of that up. That was a cool thing we got to see last time. Maybe we can catch her again today. The readers are still giving people problems, or what's going on? I think we have a lot of first timers here too. People having problems with their cards and whatnot. Probably should have gone through the hidey spot that I know about through the shop off to the right or the left. Probably should have done that since now the park is open. We could have just streamlined this, but we'll do that next time, guys. Usually you can't do that when you're doing rope drops, but since we did rope drops, we could have done that. Not a lot of people know about that spot. Good morning, Dave. I'm sorry you're at stupid work again. I apologize. I'll be at stupid work tomorrow, bright and early at 3:30 a.m. I mean, I start stupid work at 5:30 a.m., but I get up at 3:30, so I'm sorry. I'm only going to be here for a couple of hours. Good morning. You're there for me? Thank you. So I am so sorry. All right, we're in, guys. Next time we'll do the Heidi entry. But we're in now. I'm gonna put away my magic band before we lose that. I love my Tinkerbell lantern magic band. Get that all put away. How is everybody this morning other than being at stupid work? Good morning, Sheila.
One big zill.
Yes, I love this park too. I love that you love this park. I know a lot of people kind of don't, or they discredit this park now that Dino Land's gone, and you know, there's not a ton of rides here, but there is so much to be had at Animal Kingdom. I love this park, and it's such a nice park to walk around in when it's warm. And it's so pretty. You can just wander around and walk. There's so many cool little nooks and crannies here to go and sit down. There's a lot going on that I don't like right now at Disney. I try not to voice it, but I don't like that they took away the comfort creature station. They put it in the Bluey station, and I get for kids, maybe that's good. But I also think that the comfort creature station was really good for kids as well, because sometimes that was their only or sometimes first interaction with animals. I think that's important. So poor little animals got rehomed. I'm sure they got good homes. The vet hospital I still work at, as needed, used to be my full-time job as a technician. There's one of our clients that are huge Disney fans. They've been coming here for 30 years, met Walt, the whole thing. They have a farm, and they actually rehome some of the retired horses. So they have a Cindy and a couple others there. So that's very cool for the horses that are at the stables that you ride. They don't go to the parks very often. They generally do cruises, which I have never done. So we kind of, you know, if they ever want to come to the parks, we trade secrets. And if I ever want to do a cruise, I'm going to go talk to them, because they go on cruises several times a year, like all the grand openings of everything. They do all of that. I'm going to get out these people's way. So we have the Tree of Life, guys. Good shot of the tree life. We'll get into this again later. And we'll go and see all the otters and the flamingos over here. We're gonna get in and try to do the safari right now before it gets too busy. See if we can get that running rhino again. And then we'll go walk around some. We've only got a couple of hours, unfortunately. I still have that 8.5-hour drive home, so we'll walk around and look at the rest of this when we can. See if we can get into Expedition Everest too. I can either hold up the camera, which is easier, or I'll put on that chest harness again and we'll try that out. See if that's a better view for you. The otters are probably out today. They were out last I was here. The time before that, they were not, of course, because it was 30 degrees out. And the poor little guys were freezing. The little boy over there is very excited to be here, which he should be. Good morning and welcome in, everybody. Good morning. For our brief morning in Animal Kingdom, we're welcome to have you here. We're excited to check everybody out today. Look at this guy's awesome shirt. It's great. I love your shirt, sir.
Thank you. Happy Wild Wednesday.
You too. I love that. Happy Wild Wednesday. Look at all these people. You can tell it is still spring break and Easter. This is not normal for Animal Kingdom this time of morning. Even though I'm a little late, a lot of times I get here and it's dead. Like you walk up to Kilimanjaro Safaris and things and there's nobody here. This place is a ghost town usually until about 9 or 9:30 and people start waking up. So to see this many people here at this time of the morning, yeah, it's busy. We're gonna make the best of it. We're gonna go jump in the safari line. I don't even know what it is. I haven't looked at the wait times. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna jump into it. It looks like they've already got the band out here. That's unusual for this time of the day. They can tell I think there's gonna be a lot of crowds, so they're already trying to keep people happy. That makes it good for us though, guys. There's all kinds of things already going on. So that means that there's usually more characters out. I'll probably be able to see Kevin. I know I've had a few people asking about my ears because you can't buy those ones around here. These are from Shanghai Disney. I wish I could say I got them myself from Shanghai Disney. I did not, but they are from Shanghai. So they're different than you can get around here. But I love the movie Up. Yes, Dame, yes. And I think they're cluing into that a lot more people are liking the live entertainment. I think we're sitting at is it a 40-minute wait? 35-minute, okay, we can do that. I was gonna say, we've only got a couple hours here, so I didn't want to take up all of our time in this line, but I do love doing safari. We'll do a 35-minute wait. I'm going to try my best to try and get on that left-hand side. By this time, the rhino has probably already ran by, because it's a little later than what we normally do, but see if I can try and get on that left-hand side. We'll see what we can do here. Good morning and welcome in. Anybody joining us? We are hopping on to Kilimanjaro Safari this morning as our first ride. We'll try to get to Expedition Everest at least after this, and we'll do a quick walkthrough. Animal Kingdom is open until 8 p.m. tonight, which I wish I could stay because seeing Pandora at night is amazing. But I do have my 8.5-hour drive home and I do have to work. I have to get up at 3:30 in the morning to go to real life work tomorrow, so I've only got a couple hours here today. We are happy to have you here on our Wild Wednesday at Animal Kingdom. If you are new to the channel, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe and like button, it does greatly help us. We are trying to get to 500 mark. If we can get past there, would be even better, but we are trying to hit that 500 button before I leave today. We appreciate everybody coming in and watching. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you, Reed, for the 35 minutes. You've been really good on checking on the times for me. For some reason, the app hasn't been updating that well in the park. I'm guessing it's just because of the volume of people. I've never really had that issue before, and that's something that Disney may need to work on. Normally the app is pretty good, but I've noticed the last couple of days with the volume of people that are here that the app is not being accurate or refreshing properly. And we all know that Disney Wi-Fi is not good, so I keep it off. But I've been experimenting with turning it on my personal phone just to see if that would help, and it doesn't. So it doesn't seem to matter if it's on or off. With all of the people, it doesn't make any difference. So it's just not, I don't know if it's just the sheer number of people that are using it, but when you actually refresh it to get wait times, it's not. Sometimes it'll buffer for a good minute or two before it gives you anything, which also tells you that you're not getting accurate rides and stuff.
Once again, we continue to move together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available space. Thank you for touring Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safari, we go wild.
Good morning, welcome in. I see some other people jumping on. We are waiting in line for Kilimanjaro Safari. This is going to be our first ride this morning. Be careful, it's a jungle out there. Yes, sir, Mr. David T. And yes, thank you, Reed. Thank you for checking for me. It's going to be a whole lot quicker for you guys to check it than me, so thank you, thank you. I think with the volume of people here, it's struggling all the way around to try and figure itself out here. Good morning and welcome in. A beautiful morning here at Animal Kingdom. As our friend with the possum shirt said, happy Wild Wednesday. Hey, hey. I love that. And I also love Hey Hey. I feel like Hey Hey is my spirit animal when I get up every day at 3:30 in the morning. I'm just gonna walk around, walking into walls. Who else loves Kilimanjaro Safari? I love this ride. I know Dane's probably with me on this one. I know she's ninja watching from work, so she can't always respond. I know she's silently nodding with me. I'll turn it around again when I get outside. Good morning, Captain Mickey Mouse. See, I knew you'd be with me, Dave. I know it. We're gonna have so much fun when I don't know if it's just one day that we're gonna have together. We're gonna have so much fun. We might have to make that an Animal Kingdom day. I don't know. We're gonna have to try and do an AK day together. We are doing a Up Kevin Day. It's me, David T. When I come back out, I'll turn the camera around so you can see it. So I've got a little polka dotted dress on. It's got little ruffle sleeves. I've got a sweater on over top of it right now to cover up my arms because I did get a little bit pink yesterday. And usually overnight that goes away. But because it was 2 days in a row, it kind of doubled up. But I've got some up ears with the grape juice and the little balloons in it. And then actually even my Hoka saved my life, but these Hokas happen to be white and they've got all the colors on the bottom that kind of remind me of Kevin. They're like purple and orange, which you guys can't see those. I could probably pan down my camera here and you can see those. So we are doing which seemed very appropriate, and that was from Bug. Actually, I always think of Lion King and other things here, but he was like, what about Kevin and Up? I mean, that's totally appropriate. We'll go get our wandering badges. I never even thought about it, and I love the movie Up, which is why I have all of this. An Up backpack. It's one of my favorite movies. Good morning, welcome back in. When we stop moving, I'll stick my foot out. I can't really pan all the way down. I'll stick my foot out here and you can see it. And then once we get out of the ride, I'll put you down for a second. And I'll talk to everybody again. It's easier if I can put you guys on the tripod for a second, opposed to trying to just do it really quick while I'm holding it, or else it's really close to my face. Good morning, welcome in. Happy Wild Wednesday and Kilimanjaro Safari.
We ask that you please keep your group together. Keep up with the party in front of you and fill in all the available space.
It was hilarious. Captain Mickey Mouse, I got sat with a family that didn't speak English, which is okay, but it was 2 kids that were driving, and that's okay. I meant to sit at the back because I couldn't do much with holding on to the equipment, but they had no idea what they were doing. The parents sat behind. They weren't hitting any of the buttons, so it was a complete disaster. The mom was screaming the whole time, which was hilarious. It ended up being actually probably most hilarious run I've ever been on. But that being said, we just kept crashing all the time. Mom kept screaming. It was hilarious for the stream, to be quite honest. I just sat back there laughing the whole time. I was hitting my buttons, but I mean, I think our score was like 1,300 or something. It's probably the lowest thing I've ever seen in my life. But it was super hilarious. They were a really cute family. No idea what they were saying, but it was it was pretty funny. Although I did lose the stream coming out the exit because I had to go through those tunnels again. I generally don't have issues with my stream, so I don't know what was going on yesterday with that since it happened twice. I thought I was gonna have to reset again a second time, which really was upsetting to me, but I kind of refreshed it and it managed to come back just as I was about to reset it. It took about 5 or 6 minutes once I actually got outside. All right, bye Bug. Be safe out there. I'll see you later. Bug is an emergency worker, so he is at work now, so he tries to do stuff when he can, but he has his laptop on a lot, but he can only do things when he can, and if he gets an emergency run, he has to go. So he does what he can, so thank you for everybody else that has now stepped up to moderate and pitch in. Good morning, and welcome in. From Kilimanjaro Safaris. I don't know if you can hear all the birds. I love this park. Were you planning on coming down too, Mike, when everybody comes down? I don't know if you were part of that group. I know there's a whole bunch of people coming down in late May, early June. I would love Reed to come down. I know you can't. I know you and your wife are kind of stuck at home, and I'm sorry. Well, you'll have to let me know ahead of time. Since I'm down here so often, I will try to do my best to make it down here when you're here. I'm usually here on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Those are my normal days off for work. So these quick trips like this, that's why I do that, because those are my days off. So I work a 10-hour shift on my Sunday, and I have an hour drive each way. And then I generally will have everything already packed, and then I'll get stuff in the car. I'll try to get some sleep, and then I get up normally at about 2, and I leave about 3, and I get here about 12 or 1. I left earlier this time. I had taken that day off because of my arm surgery. I had tried to go back to work. The surgeon had cleared me, but I really shouldn't be cleared. That's an ongoing issue. And I had gone to work Saturday and my hand had swelled up really bad, despite it being up. So I took Sunday off, which I have never called out before, but we did have to do that this time. So that's one reason why I left a little earlier. But we'll have to try and figure that out. Well, if you ever do, Reed, you'll have to let me know and I'll try to make it down when you get here too. I'll have to meet you and your lovely wife. I know you guys mod for all kinds of other people too, so I'm sure you'll meet up with them too. I think I saw her in, it was somebody's channel the other day. Was it Scoota's channel? I saw her in modding. It was somebody the other night while I was just kind of laying in bed. It was while I was here, so I think it was Scoota's. And maybe she mods for several people. I just saw that she was in that one. I was kind of ninja watching while I was having a shower and stuff and cleaning up from the park. Welcome in if you're joining us from Animal Kingdom. If you are new, if you can hit that subscribe and like button, it does greatly help our channel. We are trying to hit that 500 mark before I leave today. Would appreciate it. Or if you've got some friends that love Disney. We love our Ninja Watchers too. It looks like there's a few people on, so I think there's Ninja Watchers. Yeah, I know a bunch of you do it for several channels, so I totally understand. I think I just had seen her name on there. So Good morning. Good morning, Murrock. How are you this morning? Good morning, welcome in.
It is not necessary to carry a single bottle of it. If you are traveling with a stroller, please have children and valuables unloaded before you reach our stroller parking area. If you are traveling with someone in a scooter or wheelchair, please have this person lead your party through the hall. This will help you.
We're about halfway through this queue. It's moving pretty quick. I didn't start my timer like I usually do, but it was 35 minutes. Once we get out, we'll do some walkthroughs. We'll see if we can quickly jump on Everest. The Queen uses just a laptop. Me too. Unfortunately, that is the way most of us work these days. I know back in the day I had a big desktop and I used to do all of the big gaming stuff. I don't have time for any of that anymore. So laptop it is. Plus I have to be able to bring it with me when I go to places like this, so it's not convenient. Can't do that from a desktop, you know. The big gaming setups, if you're, you know, like a Twitch streamer, yeah, you definitely have all of that because you're stationary. You're not taking that with you. But for this kind of thing, mobile, it's not as convenient. You definitely need everything mobile. I hear them, guys. We're getting closer. I think we have one loop around before we get back in the building. I see them though through the trees. They're right through there. We're going to be leaving through here. You can see them. Good morning. Good morning from Animal Kingdom. We are waiting for Kilimanjaro Safaris, everybody, if you're joining us. All for stupid work, yes. When I used to work from home, I was like that. I had a laptop I actually used as the hard drive, and then I had a brick that then I hooked up all my HDMIs that then went to 2 monitors, and I used them all for work. So same kind of setup. That's how we ran it. Morning. All right, we made it inside, guys. That means we're almost there. More than halfway. We're inside the building.
Today, Kilimanjaro Safaris will take you on a journey into the heart of the reserve to see some of the many remarkable animals that call the savannah home. Animals in their natural habitat can be one of the
Good morning, good morning. Happy Wild Wednesday.
experiences of the wild, but
Should call it Wild Explorer Wednesday.
you must be alert and keep your eyes open.
From Kilimanjaro Safari. That's what we're starting with today.
When the weather is hot, look
doing
at
an
the
up
shady
inspired day
places
today.
where you may find them resting.
Maybe we'll be able to see Kevin before we leave.
You may find them at the open bronze plains.
I'm gonna go up and see if they have a different pass holder magnet too. I didn't look that up before I came. I got one last time, but I know they had released a new one. It was like last week or something, so I'm gonna go back up and see if they have another one set up before I go. We did get that one. It was like a Zootopia inspired one. If it's not too long, we'll do the Zootopia show. With the volume of people here, it might be, but they can get a lot of people in there as well. It is a 3D show, so I don't know how that will look for all of you watching it. A lot of times, you know, I've watched the 3D shows without the glasses, and it's not too bad. Kind of like Philharmagic. You can still kind of watch it. There's some parts that look a little weird, but then some of it looks okay. There's the buses, guys. Jeeps, sorry, safari Jeeps. They're kind of like a bus Jeep hybrid. We'll go with that.
This can also make photography difficult, so you may want to take your pictures when your truck is moving slowly or stopped. Better yet, try to enjoy your safari with your own eyes.
Good morning if you're joining us this morning.
Friends who are on the safari.
Good morning.
As you pass by the Safi River near the Hippo Reserve, you may notice some of our more adventurous guests exploring the park on foot. This is just one part of the number one in Africa. A privately guided 3-hour bushwalk through the Safi
We got some line cutters behind us. She walked up in front and then saw us watching her and then went back behind us again. There's a lot of that going on. People are very impatient. I think she also saw that I had her on stream, so she didn't like that. Bill didn't catch her. I'm gonna wear a shirt that says "Say no to line cutting." Good morning, everybody. Good morning and welcome in. Yes, if there's not too long of a wait, we can try and do that too. I want to try and leave by 11:30 maybe at the latest, just because I know I have to get that tram too, and I don't know how long that's going to take us to get out. I don't mind getting home just a tiny bit later, and I don't mind skipping Everest if we can get in to do the Lion King if there's a showing. Depends, I'm not sure what time their show times are, so when we leave out of here, we can go over and see what that is. I think that show is about 20 minutes long, so I really wanted to get here earlier to try and get those started, but I know the Lion King doesn't, the shows don't start till a little bit later like most of the other stage shows do. They don't start super early like some of the other rides. So even if we got here earlier, that doesn't help. I don't know if any of you can look up when the show times start, if that's posted. But we can go over and take a look at what the standby line looks like. 10, 11, and noon. Okay, thank you, Reed. So we might be able to run over to the 10 o'clock one and see if the standby line isn't crazy. We can get into that. There might be a bunch of people lined up already. I'm not sure what the view will look like, but we can give that a shot. Everybody would like to watch the Lion King stage show. We can do the walkthrough after that. It doesn't take much to walk through Animal Kingdom anymore. If you're not taking the side paths and, you know, going through Gorilla Falls and that sort of thing, just the main walking path, it doesn't take a super long time. Probably not today. It's me, David T. I think when I come back, I haven't had a proper Animal Kingdom day where I just come to Animal Kingdom. I've kind of been leaving it as my Animal Kingdom kind of early morning before I leave day, which is unfortunate because I do love Animal Kingdom so much. So I think when I come back in 2 weeks, I'm going to rearrange my days. Epcot on the 15th is definitely going to be Epcot. I'm going to do a morning stream in Epcot, and then I have the after hours at night, so I'm going to do a morning stream, go and rest. I am staying on resort that time, so we can rope drop, get some things done, go and rest, and then come back and do the after hours. I'll be there for Lumina, so I'll try to come back to the park around 8, and then we're going to stream until probably about 1 in the morning for that, and stay for that after hours that I paid extra for. The other days are up for grabs. So I tend to not do Animal Kingdom the day I get here because I get here a bit later, and of course it's usually only open till 6. If it is open until 8, I may come and just do Animal Kingdom that first day. If not, I'm gonna maybe do Hollywood Studios and I try to keep that first day maybe for a day where there's a show. And then I think I might rearrange one of my other days doing a full Animal Kingdom day so we can get everything in. I have to fully appreciate this park because there is more to do than what people think. You just have to walk around and look for it. This isn't a, you know, go full of rides park. This is a walk around and explore and see the animals kind of park. So it can also be a very fun park. It's just a more leisurely park. You just have to go and look for things. It's just not quite as much in your face as the other parks. So if everybody would like to see that, I think that's what we'll do. And then we'll try and do all of those things. I think that would make for a better day. So maybe we'll do that on day 2, and maybe we'll do a full Magic Kingdom day. I know we park hopped over there yesterday, but we've done a lot of Epcot and Hollywood Studios lately. Hollywood Studios have been knocking out of the park, so I've been going over there a lot. But we could probably not do a Hollywood Studios day next time and just do Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom. Yeah, so I'll rearrange my park reservations and I'll see what the park times are for those days, and we'll rearrange some things. We'll switch things up a little bit. If it is open till 8 p.m., we'll do Animal Kingdom the first day I get here. But I do like getting the jump on people. Good morning, Tiki Man fan. Nice to see you in my channel. I'm usually saying good morning to you and everybody else's. So good morning, welcome in. We are almost at the front waiting on Kilimanjaro Safari. Good morning, good morning. Yes, always decisions. And sometimes those change. Sometimes I change them like 2 days out. I'll go and change my reservations, but I think that's a good plan. I think that's what we're gonna do. Good morning, good morning. Welcome in. Nice to see everybody in the channel. Welcome in.
Don't record the kids.
I'm not recording kids.
Why does it say live?
It is live. I've got
Yes,
it
you
pointed
don't
up
be
at the
showing
ceiling.
kids.
I'm not showing
I
kids.
saw the boy's face on there.
I'm not showing kids, ma'am.
You are, I'm not blind.
Look, it's pointed up.
It was not.
Jumbo, everyone, and welcome
Sorry,
to
guys.
Kilimanjaro Safaris. In order to keep your wait time to a minimum, we ask that you please keep your group together. Keep up
How's
with the
everybody
party
doing,
in front of
guys?
you and fill in all the available space. It is not necessary to form a single file line.
Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Please have children and casuals unloaded before you reach our stroller parking area.
Welcome in. Welcome in. Nice to see everybody this morning.
Please have this person
We are
meet your party.
almost
This will help keep your wait time to a minimum. Once
at the
again,
bus.
please keep your group together. Keep up with the party in front of you.
Almost there.
And fill in all the available space. Thank you
I think
for
we have another half a lap.
When it comes to safaris, please go wide.
To zone 2, please note the 4 circles at the feet in each row of the zone. Each row can comfortably seat 4 adults. Children may be seated next to their parents or
I think we might have to get a Joffrey's at some point today, guys. I drank an energy drink on the way in, but I think my official count was, 14 miles or something yesterday. And then 5 hours of sleep and packing up the car. Not feeling too bad, actually. Might just need a little bit more caffeine.
place at the feet inside the vehicle. Most importantly, please keep your eyes on your children. Securely store
Good morning and welcome in. We're almost to the front of Kilimanjaro. I think this might have been longer than a 35-minute queue.
or phone.
Maybe not quite. I didn't time it.
I love be safe when have the water. Have a morning. Now we're going to ride. We're going to ride.
I definitely will, David T. I definitely will. Good morning, everybody. Good morning and welcome in. We are just waiting for Kilimanjaro Safari. I think you can kind of see them moving through the trees there. Well, not trees, they're palms. We are almost there.
Almost ready.
I think we probably missed the rhino this morning because we were a little bit late getting here. But we'll see what else that we can find.
Please locate the nearest trash bin.
You can see them moving through the bushes. I don't know if you guys can see them on the stream,
If someone in your
but I can see them back there. We're almost there.
please line up.
We'll see if we can get to maybe Everest or Zootopia, but we'll try and do the Lion King show as
As you
well.
approach the loading platform, please note that it is divided into 2 distinct zones.
Yes, it's actually not bad until I get in the car and after walking and walking and walking. The walking doesn't bother me, but then when I have to sit for that drive home, I get out and get gas about halfway home, and that's when my legs cramp up, is when I have to sit for that long period of
Each
time.
row of the zone.
So
Each row,
that's usually when it gets a little rough.
children may be seated next to or on the left of the
They can make the pathway smooth. Are you talking about the walkway here?
head of the board.
Good morning, welcome in. Welcome in, Shelley, nice to meet you. Good morning. Welcome into the chat.
For safety, always remain seated during your safari, and the road can be rough and
Good morning, welcome into Kilimanjaro Safari.
legs and feet.
We're just waiting to get on the, what you want to call it, bus jeep, to what we can see this morning.
Please store any personal items.
Welcome in.
Don't forget to turn off the flash of your camera or phone. Once again, have a wonderful safari and be safe and happy.
Oh yeah, the safari ride can get bumpy. Uh-oh, everybody. I miss me too. That's funny. Thank you, Mike. Good morning, Yoo-hoo. Good morning, welcome into the chat. Nice to see everybody joining in. I know it's a kind of odd time on a Wednesday morning, but we're trying to get this last minute stuff in before we head out for the day. Good morning, good morning.
If someone in your party is traveling with a mobility device, please line up behind that person, allowing them to lead the group through the gate and to the end of the ramp immediately in front
Welcome
of you.
in.
As you approach the loading platform, please
The Wild Up Wednesday. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm trying not to be too loud. I don't have my microphone on right now. It's usually not an issue, but it is very loud in this hallway.
Please note the 4 circles at your feet in each row of the zone.
We're almost there.
Each row
You can see everybody lining up with the buses down there.
children may be seated next to or on the left of their parents or accompanying adults. As the group
Okay. Thank you, Mike. If that comes up again, just let it pause there for a second, Mike, and I will just permanently delete.
For your safari on the shoulder. For your own safety, always remain seated during
I'll have to make one of you guys a permanent moderator here other than Pookie Bug one of these days. Thank you, Reed.
Most importantly, please
For now, I'll catch it.
securely store any personal items.
I'm surprised it's actually picking me up as good as it is. I just kind of have to hold you a little bit closer to me because of how loud it is in this corridor, but it's just the echoing.
Once again, have a wonderful
We're almost there.
safari. And as we say here in Harare, karibuni, welcome aboard.
Just one. Thank you, ma'am. I apologize for that incident earlier. That lady that tried to line cut then came up and got mad that she thought she saw one of the children in front of me in the video, which maybe she knows them, I'm not sure, but I wasn't going to get into it with her. It's better to just not do that. Everybody here films everything, and it's no different than anybody else filming anything. So I intentionally try not to film people and angle up at ceilings and things as much as possible, but I think she was just being a little petty. Yeah, that's one of the first times, and I think it's because she was getting upset that she was trying to cut in front of me and I didn't let her. So I apologize for that. Yep, I do my best. I think as everybody has figured out here, I'm generally a pretty friendly, diplomatic person, and I try my best to make everybody happy. But sometimes you just can't. But we're almost there, guys. Almost there. Almost there. We can see the ride vehicle now. Welcome in to Kilimanjaro Safari. We are almost at the ride vehicle. I think we have probably missed the rhinos now, but I mean, maybe not the rhinos completely, but we probably missed the one running up the road. Just one. You're gonna join them in row 9, okay, thank you. Probably missed the rhino, and we are on the wrong side of the vehicle now. That's okay. We're just happy to be here. Here we go. Kilimanjaro Safari, guys. If If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe and like button if you're liking the content. And if you are new, I am quiet on these rides, so I'm not ignoring you. I just don't like to bother the other guests. So I will be going quiet now.
Over on the right, watch your hands, arms, feet, and legs. The doors are going to slide closed.
We did get the very back
Asante
ride, so this
Sana
really
Morgan,
isn't a
that
bad
means
spot.
thank you in Swahili. Another thing we say here in Harambe is Twende. Twende means let's go. Jamba, everybody. Welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris. My name is Logan, and I'll be your safari guide for today's trip through Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Just a few quick safety reminders before we get out there on the reserve. Please keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all times, and remain seated for me at all times. We're going to make as many stops as we can throughout the reserve, but that will only be possible if everybody is absolutely fully seated. That does include little ones, so please keep a watchful eye on them throughout our entire safari adventure. If you look up above your head, there is an animal spotting guide. I can help you to identify some of the different animals we'll see out there on the reserve. I can't guarantee we'll see every animal up there, but keep in mind it's up there in case you need assistance identifying the animals we do see. Our safari starts off in the Little Aturi Forest. The Aturi Forest is home to some of the most elusive animals here on the reserve, so we'll really have to keep our eyes peeled to make sure we can spot them. Now first up, you'll likely be able to see a tan-colored antelope up the hill on the left, hiding in the bushes, and a copper-colored antelope with white stripes and horns. The tan-colored antelope is the greater kudu. The copper-colored antelope is the bongo. The bongo's white stripes help them to blend in with the sun's rays. Because of this, they are quite elusive, so they are known as the ghost of the forest. Both the males and the female will have horns, whereas with the greater kudu, only the males have horns. The females do not. That's why the ones we saw did not have horns. They were females. They stand around 55 inches at the shoulder or around 4.5 feet tall, making them the tallest antelope in the forest. On the left, there's also some large black and white birds. Those are saddle-billed stork, and on the right, that is an okapi. The okapi has stripes on its legs like a zebra, but don't let their zebra pants fool you. They are not related to the zebra at all. They are actually related to the giraffe. They have the same bone and skull structure as a giraffe, just shorter and smaller. They also have panoramic ears, which means they can hear their predators from all directions. The saddle-billed stork has a wingspan of up to 9 feet, which is the width of the safari canopy overhead, just about, for reference. We can differentiate between males and females because males will have brown eyes and females will have yellow eyes. Over on the right, up the hill, there is a large bird's nest as well. On the left, that is a black rhino. The large bird's nest is the saddle-billed stork's nest. The male will build it for the female. He'll build it over and over and over again until she approves of it. If she does not, she will tear it down and he will start right over again. They mate for life, so they find their one true love and stay together forever. So the black rhino here on the left has horns made out of keratin. It's the same thing as our hair and nails. Just like our hair and nails, their horns continue to grow throughout their lives. They're able to file them down on rocks and trees to their desired length. They are typically solitary animals because they are quite territorial, so they don't really like to hang out with other rhinos. They're a smaller rhino weighing only 3,000 pounds. Now we're going to make our way out of the Little Aturi Forest, and we're going to take the path that leads straight for the Safi River. The Safi River is home to some more aquatic animals, so we'll have to be on the lookout for them. We can also watch out for air bubbles, as this can indicate those aquatic animals underneath the water. Over on the right, those large white birds are pink-backed pelicans. You can also see some hippos over there. Pink-backed pelicans get their name from the pink skin on their back to stay seated underneath their feathers. It's pretty hard to see from the truck, but it does get brighter during mating season, like they are blushing, so they are crush. We call a group of pelicans a pod, so that is a pod of pink-backed pelicans. Whew, say that 5 times fast. Pink-backed pelicans also mate for life, so they find their one true love and stay together forever. And they also have a very large wingspan of around 9 feet around the width of the safari canopy overhead. pinkback pelicans are one of the largest flighted birds. That means they're one of the largest birds that can fly. Now here on the left, we are going to keep looking for hippos. They spend most of their day underwater to keep cool. They can actually hold their breath for up to 8 minutes at a time. Their body naturally brings them up for air and sinks them right back down to continue on their way without even disturbing them. They even nap underwater, so they'll come up for air and sink back down while remaining fully asleep. Please stay seated, my friends. Pay close attention on the left. We're going to be on the lookout for the Nile crocodile. Now, I'm not seeing one, but you guys look around and see if you can find one. I'll watch the road. Seems like the best decision for all of us. Did you see any crocodiles?
No.
You might have been hiding under the water. They do spend their day on both the land and the water. They're very large animals. They are 16 to 20 feet long, and they have super strong jaws that can crush their bone in just one chomp. They will also roll their eggs around in their mouth, which will aid in the hatching process by softening the shells and making it just a little bit easier for their babies to hatch. We've exited the Safi River. We're heading for the savannah. Over on the right, that super large tree is a baobab tree, also known as the tree of life or the upside down tree. They are leafless about 9 months out of the year. That marks our change of greenery, and here goes our change of scenery as we enter into Savannah proper. Here on the Savannah, we're going to be on the lookout for some more iconic animals. As we explore, I'll try and get us a good view of the animals before we talk about them, just to avoid any confusion. But I have high hopes we can see quite a few animals, so have your cameras ready and hold on tight to them. It might be a bumpy ride. Now the first animal we can see out here on the savannah is a little bit farther away, but we can see the Maasai giraffe. Maasai giraffe are my favorite animal in the whole wide world. They stand at 16 to 20 feet tall, which, if that feels like deja vu, is as long as the Nile crocodile we just talked about. They spend most of their day eating the leaves off of trees. They reach their 6-foot-long necks up towards the tree branches and wrap their 18-inch-long tongue around the tree branches to pull off the leaves. The big word for that is prehensile. That means they can grab stuff with their tongues. For reference, that's around the length from your fingertips to your elbow. Over on the left, those are African painted dogs. They are descendants of the canid families. They are most closely related to our pups at home. They are, however, much better hunters. They are the most successful hunters on the savannah. They have one less toe than our pups at home. Their large round ears are full of blood vessels that helps them to circulate their blood and cool their body down. The big word for that is thermoregulation. Try to remember that word because we're going to talk about it a lot. And there might be a quiz. Over on the left, there's quite a few different animals for us to see. The sable antelope and the Hartman's mountain zebra and the eland. This is what we call a giraffic jam, which gives us a little bit of time to talk about all of the animals on our left. Sable antelope is named for its reddish-brown color. The males will be more of a brown color. The females will be more of a red color.
Did you hear that, guys? We're having a giraffic jam.
Sable antelopes are the emblem of the reserves. That does make them pretty special. We even saw them on the sign as we entered into the reserves. They are kind of famous. Each one of those Hartman's mountain zebra will have a different stripe pattern. No two exactly the same. This does help the babies to identify their mother, as well as helps them to identify one another. We call a group of zebra a dazzle because they have a dazzling effect on their predators. When they run together, their predators can't tell where one zebra begins and the next ends. That's called motion dazzling. They have slanted hooves that help them to traverse rocky mountainous terrain. Though that is not their defining feature, despite being a mountain zebra, their defining feature is a dewlap, which is a flap of skin on their neck that hangs down and helps them to thermoregulate. Now, like the zebras, the eland, or the large tan antelopes, also have a dewlap.
6 foot in shoulder and weigh around 2,000 pounds. Now finally, the Maasai giraffe. They reach their oh, we talked about their necks and their tongues, but we didn't talk about how much time they spend eating. They spend most of their day eating, so much so that they only spend around 30 minutes of their day sleeping. Usually that's non-consecutive. It's a few minutes here, a few minutes there, totaling up to around 30 minutes. They do typically sleep while standing up. You may have noticed that there was one giraffe that was quite a bit smaller than the rest of them, only about 12 feet tall. That was a baby giraffe. He's about a year old. They are born at around 6 feet tall, so from the second they are born, they are taller than the average human. And they have around a 6 foot drop the second they are born because giraffes give birth while standing up. Helps to kickstart their circulatory system. They can actually stand, walk, and even run in as little as an hour after being born. Now coming up on the right, we are going to see African elephants. There are 2 of them. On the left, we're going to see a mandrill. Mandrills are monkeys. We can tell because they have tails. Their bright coloring gets brighter when they are excited. The really large one is a male, and then the smaller ones are females. Males are 80 to 100 pounds, whereas females are only 25 pounds. There's a pretty large size difference between male and female mandrills. So those are 2 female elephants there on our right. We can tell for a couple of reasons. Their size. They're a little bit too small to be males. Males are going to weigh up to a full 13,000 pounds. Females are only going to weigh around 8,000 pounds. And because of the group they were hanging out in, so that kind of group is called a family group, which is just what we call a group of female elephants. Only male elephants are ever going to be by themselves or solitary. Male elephants will start out in the family group with their mothers, and they'll stay there until they're old enough to fend for themselves. Then they'll either leave the family group or they'll be kicked out. That's when they'll go on to either join a bachelor group or become solitary animals. Over on the right, we're going to see some scrape marks in the clay wall. That's from elephant tusks. They'll scrape into the clay with their tusks or their feet to loosen it up. Then they'll munch on the clay, and that'll essentially act as an elephant-sized multivitamin. There's another family group of elephants on our left, or another group of females. So all of these elephants we see are going to be females here on the left. We're going to go around the bend and see if we can get a better view of these African elephants. Elephants will flap their ears. That helps them to cool themselves down several degrees at a time just by flapping their ears. That's how they thermoregulate. It does come in handy. It's kind of like their own personal ear conditioning. Over on the right, there's a few more baobab trees. Those trees do have holes poked in them. That's from animals with tusks or horns, like elephants, poking holes in the tree to pull out the tree material. What they can then do is suck water from the tree material. So they can't necessarily use the trees like a spigot, but they can get water from the trees, more like a juice box. Despite the awesome uses we've talked about for elephant tusks, elephants are actually poached, which means illegally hunted for their tusks. Their tusks are taken and used to make things like ivory jewelry and other ivory products. So if you ever see that, please keep that in mind. I urge you to never purchase anything like that. Elephants actually have no natural predators. Their only threat is humans because of habitat loss and poaching. So we really gotta have their backs any way we can. Now down here at the watering hole, we can see a baby elephant there on our left. She's a couple years old now, so she is over 1,000 pounds, taller than 5 feet. Over 5 feet tall.
She's at a point where she has a pretty good understanding of her trunk. But elephants are not born with a good understanding of their trunk. They don't know what it is or why it's there, and they will typically step on their trunk as they're still learning how to use it. Over on the left, these are greater flamingos. They are a larger flamingo with a pale pink color. They get their color from their diet of brine shrimp, which is full of beta carotene. We call a group of flamingos a flamboyance. They are filter feeders. That means they flip their head upside down in the water to filter in their food through their beaks. A lot of times flamingos stand on one leg with one foot tucked up close to their body. We've done a lot of research on why they do this, and our leading theory is that they are regulating their body temperature and cooling themselves down. Does anyone remember what the big word for that is? Yeah, thermoregulate. Great job. Great listening, guys. So we think they're thermoregulating, but we are still researching it. You saw one last elephant. That was a male. It's very large and all by himself. That's how we can tell. Here on our left, this large pit of mud is called a mud wallow. Animals will roll around in the mud and it'll act as a skin protectant. So basically a barrier between their delicate, sensitive skin and the sun or bugs. Kind of like sunscreen or bug spray, but for animals. Elephants will use their trunks to help coat themselves with mud. They'll pick up the mud, sling it on their back, rub it around, but other animals will just roll around in the mud. Here on our left, there are quite a few cheetahs. Cheetahs are the fastest land animal. They can reach speeds of up to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. They are also the largest cats, still make a purring noise. So they will purr, chirp, bark, and even hiss, but they will not roar. They are diurnal animals. That means they hunt during the day and sleep at night. Their spots come in handy by reflecting the sun away, making it harder for them to be seen when they are hunting during the day. You could say they're pretty hard to spot. They also have black spots under their eyes that reflect the sun away from their eyes, making it easier for them to see when they are hunting during the day. Kind of like an athlete would wear eye black. Well, the cheetahs did it first. They're kind of like nature's perfect athlete. They even have semi-retractable claws that help them the way cleats would help an athlete. Helps them to grip the ground when they're running fast and to climb trees, which I'm not sure if our cleats can help us with that. Here on the left, these are African lions. There's one way up there lying around. It's a female lion or a lioness. This pride is made up of 3 lions, 2 females and 1 male. So we're going to go around and see if we can see the other 2 lions. Lions are nocturnal, so they sleep during the day and hunt at night. They sleep 16 to 20 hours out of the day, which is a really long time. And I'm not lying. They sleep so much to conserve their energy for hunting at night. So I will be specific. Females do the hunting while males protect
Usually
the pride.
they're out, Dame.
So there on the left, more female, and on the right, there's a male. We can tell that's a male because of his mane. That's the hair on his head and neck. It'll get fuller, darker, longer as he gets older. For now, he is still working on it. These are adolescent lions, so they are still learning and growing. He's still growing the mane. They're still learning how to roar. Once fully developed, a lion's roar can be heard up to 5 miles away.
I did hear one roaring not that long ago, but it may
Here
have
on the
been
left,
one
there
that
are
was
some
in the back.
warthogs. You can only see them through the trees here. They're laying down in a little cuddle puddle. You can see their burrows here as well. Warthogs are the largest burrowing animal in Africa, the 2nd largest burrowing animal in the world. They have super sharp tusks, so they back into their burrows with their tusks facing outwards for protection. On the left and the right, you can see some white rhinos. White rhinos are the larger of the 2 rhinos we've seen today. They weigh 4,000 to 5,000 pounds. Males will weigh up to 6,000 pounds. So that is just about double the size of the teeny tiny black rhino we saw earlier. They still have horns made out of keratin, but they are much more social than black rhino. They hang out in groups. A group of them is called a crash. Over on the right, those are ostrich eggs. Ostrich do have the largest egg because they are the largest bird. With 1 egg equivalent to 24 chicken eggs, they can withstand the weight of around 300 pounds without cracking. And we're going to head out of the savannah and head into Magadi Glen. Here in Magadi Glen, we're going to pass by the Ordnance Post. The Ordnance does sometimes have friends in funny places, so we'll have to be on the lookout for them. Over on the left, these are Nigerian dwarf goats. Despite their small size, they are full grown. They won't get any larger than this. They do have some funny behaviors though, like using their great balance for climbing funny places and headbutting. Headbutting is their playful way of showing dominance to one another. It's basically the goat equivalent of a high five or a fist bump. Our time on the reserve is coming to a close, so we aren't going to see any more animals here. Before we part ways though, I do want to talk to you just a little bit about ways we can protect animals and their habitats through the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. I'm sure there's ways to practice those 3 R's in your life. An example I'll tell you about from my life is through the clothing I buy and the shopping I do. So reduce. We can reduce consumption of non-sustainable materials. We can try to buy clothing made from recycled materials when we can. Or we can just reduce overconsumption. Only buy what we need. The less we consume, the less waste we create. Reuse. We can turn an old outfit into a costume, save our Halloween costumes for the next year, or turn old t-shirts into cleaning cloths. General upcycling and repurposing to prevent the use of single-use items like a one-day-a-year costume or single-use paper products for cleaning. And recycle. When an item of clothing has reached the end of its lifetime with us, we can pass it on, pass it down, or donate it. We can also consider shopping secondhand, as all of these things increase the life cycle of clothing and prevent them from ending up in animal habitats or landfills that are disruptive of animal habitats. It's really the little things we can do that can add up and make a big difference, but doing what you can is what matters most. So get creative and think of different ways you can make an impact in your life. Out here in Harambe, we don't like to say goodbye. I think it's far too sad and much too final. So instead, we say kwaherini. Kwaherini is Swahili for go well. So my friends, go well, go wild, and enjoy the rest of your day here at Disney's Animal Kingdom or wherever your next adventure may take you. Once again, my name is Logan. It's been a pleasure to be your safari guide today. Go out there and make a difference, see some more animals, and have a great rest of your day. You got it, Warden. Over on the right, watch your hands on your feet. Doors are going to slide open. Launch your step down. Kwaherini.
Hello everybody, that was Kilimanjaro Safaris. Welcome in to any of the new people that joined us while we were doing that. Welcome in. Happy Wild Wednesday. Fun animal. We're going to continue on our way. We'll go check out the Lion King. It starts in 3 minutes. I don't think we're going to make that one, Mike. We might have to save that for next time, but we will definitely do it next time for you. I'll walk that direction. We're not far. If we can sneak in, we will. Sometimes they close that early. I'll give it a shot for you. We'll see what we can get to. Welcome. Thank you.
What is it?
Welcome in. Welcome in if you're new to the channel. This is Steph from Steph Wanders Disney. We just finished Kilimanjaro Safari. And we're going to head over to Festival of the Lion King and see if we can try to sneak onto that real quick. If not, maybe we will try going to Everest. Maneuver our way through the people here. Let's go this way. Welcome in and thanks for joining us this morning. So we're here in Animal Kingdom for a couple, maybe another hour and a bit before I need to leave and drive home. Just a quick early morning stream. Thanks for joining in. Awesome. Thank you for keeping that counter going, guys. Thank you so much. Awesome, awesome. We're almost there, guys. If you're new to the channel and you haven't already, hit that subscribe and like button. It does greatly help me. We were trying to get to 500 before I leave today, and it looks like we're 13 away. So if you're enjoying the content and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It is free to do. It does help us out quite a bit. This is my final hour and a half of Animal Kingdom. I will be back in 2 weeks. And we're going to be doing an after hours event at Epcot and a whole bunch of other things. We got a whole bunch of stuff lined up. I'll have my thumbnails up ahead of time so you guys will know exactly where I'm going and what I'm doing. Once you've subscribed, you can turn on those notifications. It will let you know when I go live. So whether you want to join in the chat or just have it in the background and ninja watch, I'm okay with either. Awesome, thank you guys. Looks like a few of you hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. We've only got 9 more to go. If you've got some friends, bring them on in. I'm not local here, but I do try to get here as much as I can. I'm going to try and come every 2 weeks or so. If there's anything that you'd like to see, definitely message me. I'm more than happy to try and do those things for you. If you have any questions or things you'd like to see or information that you would like. I have been coming to Disney for quite a long time. Not as long as some, but I try really hard and I research a lot of things. Anything I can't help you with, we have a lot of people in this group chat that are very knowledgeable people that would be more than happy to help you out with those things. We've got a great little community going on here. Good morning, Tom the Peep. How are you doing today? I say eat more peeps, but I think we're on the eat more chocolate and eat more cookie kick right now. Good morning, Tom. How are you this morning? Yes, thanks for peeping in. Are you going to the parks today, Tom?
Yeah, Max.
It'll be a warm one today. We're gonna catch that festival next time, Mike. But I will do that next time for you. I'm going to add it to my little list that I have constantly going in my pocket. We will get that done for you. Cranky as ever, need Easter week to end. Yeah, that's a busy week for you, Tom the Peep. If anybody hasn't checked out Tom the Peep's channel, go and check him out too. He's got some crazy adventures over there. Good morning, welcome in. Welcome in if you're new to the channel. We are doing a wild early morning Wednesday at Animal Kingdom before I depart for, I guess it's about a week and a half. It's not really 2 weeks because I'll be back again 2 weeks Monday. So it's about a week and a half really. Good morning, good morning. Look at this, guys. How pretty is this? You got a little duck here. Tell me how pretty this is. Good morning, good morning. There's our friend again. The shirt. Good morning, good morning. Welcome in. I think we are 9 away from 500. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button for me. It greatly helps my channel. We were trying to hit to 500 at least before I leave this morning. If you have any friends that enjoy Disney or enjoy walkthroughs, go and find your friends. If you haven't yet, go and check out Tom the Peep. He's in the channel right now. Tom the Peep is awesome. Yeah, we're gonna head to Everest. If the line isn't too long, I'm gonna sit down real quick and put on my chest harness and we'll go do Everest. We'll try to get a couple things done before I have to go. I'm pretty sure I packed my chest harness. Hopefully I did. We had a long night yesterday, and I think we did like a 15-hour stream. And then I didn't go to bed until 1. Got up early and had to pack up the car to come home. Thank you, David T. So I had to repack a different park bag. I think I put it in there. If not, I'll just have to hold you in my hand. I've done it before. I don't know if Dave is in the chat this morning, but he was with me when we did that last time. I hope I did, but it may have gotten forgotten when I changed it over, to be completely honest. It's kind of been a wild morning, so I may have forgotten it. This isn't my usual park bag. So we're at a 40-minute wait. Do we want to wait 40 minutes for Everest? Last time we did it, it was 5. Do we want to wait 40 minutes for Everest, guys? What do we think? That would take up about most of the time we've got left. Show of hands. Would you rather do a walkthrough and go over to Pandora and things, or do you guys want to go do Everest? Your knowledge. Does it have a single rider? Oh, don't be cranky, Tom. I'm not sure it has single rider open. Let's take a look. We'll go ask a cast member if it has single rider open. I don't see it. Lightning. Well, they put standby down to 35. Single rider entrance. I see it down here. Let me see if I have my chest mount first before we get in there, guys. They do have single rider down off to the side. So, give me just a second. We're gonna find trash can table time. Take a look at my bag. A fashion expert if you only have one suit. Are you calling him out? Tom the Peep may need to expand out on his pink suit. You're gonna have to get a different suit, Tom the Peep. For everybody asking, I do have on my up gear today. My ears got a little crooked. So I have on my Shanghai Disney up ears. So it's got the grape soda bottle cap. I don't know if you can see that. And it says Adventure is out there, and it's got the balloons. And then I have on a polka dot dress, which is kind of hard to see right now. And then I have, it has ruffles here, but I'm covering up my shoulders because I got a little bit pink the last couple of days. And then I've got some white hokas on that are like purple and orange at the sides. So, and an up backpack. So we're doing an up theme today. Yes, pink is his signature color, but Dave's calling him out for only having one open. Let's see if I have that dust wrap. I hope that I did pack it because that was the whole point of why I got it. Oh, I do, guys. I do. Okay, let's go ahead and just put that on now while I'm here with you guys. I can, then I'll get in a single rider. I have my other phone so I can still see the chat while I'm doing that. Let's go ahead and just get this on. Since I've got you guys sitting, it's easier than weeble wobbling everywhere. It's gonna wobble for just a second after I get this on. Guess we're gonna go do single rider Everest, guys. Let's do it. Okay, I'm taking you guys off the mount. It's gonna get wiggly for just a second while I get this on here. We're gonna go to single rider. Just bear with me for a second while I get you guys mounted up here. Okay, let's see the view. Think that view is good, guys? How are we there? I think we're good right there. All right, I think we're good. I'm gonna turn off everything else. We're gonna unhook. All right, I think we're good. We're gonna stick my wires back in my backpack. Alright guys, it's kind of a weird view until I turn on my phone. I can't really see what you guys are actually seeing. I'm gonna take my ears off. Stick those in my bag real quick. Alright, I think we are good to go. I'm gonna grab my phone so that I can see what you guys are saying. This is too close to my face now. That's the only problem with this chest mount. I have to put it higher up, so I know you guys can probably hear me better because you're really close to my face. But I think single rider entrance is open. Let me get you pulled up in my chat. Is this single rider entrance? Okay, thank you. All right. Now I can see you guys. We are all set, guys. It is a little wiggly while I'm walking, but it should be okay. There is some people here, but I think this is going to go faster for single rider. We're already almost right at the front here, so it'll be okay. I always forget about single rider because I'm used to not being by myself. Well, except for when I'm streaming, so I guess I get used to this. I love the song, Mike. Awesome. Okay. You didn't get to pick your color, Tom. Your creator thought pink would make you sound be wrong. Oh, that's great. Well, you stay safe, Tom the Peep. I don't know if you're still going to be on when I get off Everest. But you stay safe. It's hot out there. I don't know. Welcome in if you are new to the channel. Our goal is 500 today, or more if we can. I think we're almost at that goal. If you haven't yet, hit that like button. It does help out quite a bit. And we're almost at that goal, so if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. It is free to do. We're almost at our goal before I leave today. We're about to get on Everest. It does get a little laggy sometimes, guys. I'm going to warn you of that ahead of time. It does get a little laggy. We're going to try out this new test harness and see how this goes. But I shouldn't lose you, hopefully. I know we were having some streaming issues yesterday that was happening, but hopefully that shouldn't happen again. Still need 9 more. Okay. Well, hopefully we can get a few more before I leave today. I'm just going to secure down my hair real quick because I have really long hair. I don't want it flying around and hitting people. I'm going to attach it to the chest strap here. I'm flying in the way of the camera, really. Us long hair girlies have hair problems, but I figured it out. I usually twist it around either my tank top straps, or for this pace I'm going to twist it around the harness straps, and it makes it so it doesn't fly everywhere. It's a trick I learned a long time ago. Sometimes I tie it back when I come to the parks, but we're going to tie it down right now, so we'll discuss it later. There we go. We're all set. We're getting pretty close to the front, so that's why I decided to do that now. It looks kind of ridiculous while I'm waiting, but that's okay. We're all good. Good morning. Welcome in. We are doing Wild Wednesday at Animal Kingdom. We've just got a little bit of time left here. I'm going to have to leave soon. I know, the trails at Inland Lounge are so good, aren't they, Dame? It's one of those hidden secrets. I think it's less of a hidden secret now. People talk about it, but yeah, they are very good. Best shows in the park, for sure. We are about to get on Everest. We're in the single rider line. We're just waiting. I apologize for a little bit of shakiness. I have a twist harness on. I had to secure my hair and do some things. Just about there. It does get a little bit laggy, but hopefully we should be okay. And then we'll do a quick lap around the park before we go. Hopefully we can get those last 9. If you are new, if you can hit that subscribe button, it does help out quite a bit. Welcome in if you're new, or welcome back. We have lots of good people in the chat right now. We've got Tom the Peep in the house. If you haven't yet, check out Tom the Peep's channel. Tom's a great guy, even though he's cranky. But he's wearing pink, so how cranky can you be? I don't know. Good morning, good morning. Good morning to everybody. Hello, Wednesday at Animal Kingdom. Thank you. Just about there, guys. Just about there.
Single on 9, single rider road 9. Road 9.
Alright guys, I'm going to put this on now. We're getting on. See you on the other We're up next, guys. We're up next. About to ride Everest, guys. See if we can make it away from the Yeti. It does get a bit laggy, we'll warn you ahead of time. That should be good. Alright guys, let's do it.
Mantenga su bolso superficies más grandes junto a sus pies. Por su seguridad, manténgase sentado con sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y por favor, vigile.
Have you done it before? No. No? Oh. You like coasters, you'll like it. You like coasters, you like it.
Oh, I love it. This is better than that.
Yeah, it is. It's fun. Yeah, this is where the real fun is. Okay, I reset. Welcome back. I don't know what's going on with the stream. I'm sorry, guys. I have never had problems. I streamed Expeditikn Everest last time. I don't know if it's the simple fact of all the people that are here. I don't know how far we got. I know on the chest harness it looked good on my end. And then all of a sudden, you were gone. I got off and there were still like 12 or 13 people on. I have to take this off. It's too warm. I am red. We're just gonna have to deal. I'm not here that much longer, so I am so sorry. How far could you see before it cut out? How far? We're gonna have to try it again next time and see how it goes. Thank you for hanging in there, guys. And if it does it again, I'm gonna have to look into that because I have never had so many problems until you went backwards. Okay. Last time it lagged, but I hadn't had problems before that, and I have streamed that before. Again, like the ones yesterday, I've streamed them before and not had any issues. So I'm not sure exactly what is going on today or yesterday. It may simply be just the sheer amount of people. Yes, thank you. We were doing up today. Figured we would do a Kevin theme for up. Oh, my cords are dragging. Hang on. Here we go. For the, we'll go see if we can find Kevin before we leave, but that's why I figured I would go for that. So, thank you. Thank you, thank you. That was actually Kooky Bug's idea. I usually go for like a Lion King or something like that, but I decided to do something else different. But you can tell I'm a little bit toasty from the last couple of days being in the sun. That won't be a problem next time because I'll be tanned after all this. I'm picking you guys up now, so I'm getting everything rearranged. But it's too hot now. The sun's coming out, and I'm not here that much longer, so we're just gonna deal. Thank you, Dame. Thank you. I've had this for a while. I've been wanting to wear it, but every time I've come, it's been super cold, so I haven't been able to wear it. So my shoes, so I was trying to show everybody. I don't know if I can turn this around now. Ooh. See my shoes? So my shoes are colorful too. Yeah, it's a gimbal ride. Good morning, Strawberry Field Fairy. So yeah, we are doing an up theme today. So I thought that it would be fun and whimsical. So yeah, super cute for today. So I think we'll just do a little walkthrough here. We're not gonna go this way because it just goes through Dino Land, and there's nothing there for Dino Land anymore. So we're gonna walk back through this way and take a look through the rest of Asia and go up through Pandora, and then I think we'll end the stream. It is 10:30. I still have to get back to the car and start my big long drive home. So I wish I could stay here all day, but I cannot, unfortunately. If Terra Treats is open, I'm gonna grab that carrot cake. But last time I was here, it was closed until 10, and I think I left before then, but today I am open. So we have a VIP tour going on beside us. So, all right, let's go, guys. I'm so sorry that stream cut out. That was a lot of fun. The guy beside me was his family, and it was their first trip here to Animal Kingdom, and his son was sitting in front of us. And I said, did he do okay? We were trying to see him afterwards, and he had a lot of fun. He enjoyed that. So it's always fun when you get sat beside people that have not done the ride before. I was a single rider, so I was sitting beside him, his wife and his son were in front of us. When they haven't done the ride before, or they've never even been here before, it's always so fun to see people's point of view. So for people that are new to the parks, it's a fun time. Good morning and welcome in if we haven't seen you here before. I'm not sure if they do. I haven't checked Captain Mickey Mouse. It is an annual pass holder treat only. I think recently people liked it. They may have made it permanent, but I don't know if it's permanent only for annual pass holders or permanent for everybody. But it is an annual pass holder treat only, and they have not specified that. So I've heard rumors they made it permanent. So we're just gonna walk over there if we can, and if not, then we won't if it's still not open. The kiosks at Animal Kingdom are so random. They open, don't open. They open just kind of when they feel like it. So
Because of the next show.
It's called Terra Treats. And it's the annual pass holder. I can't remember what it's called. It's a carrot cake sundae, and it looks like a giant carrot. Awesome. Thank you, Dane, for the update. The Terra Treats, it's I think it's Terra for Terra. If you are new to the channel and you have not yet subscribed and you're enjoying the content, please do so. It is free to do. We are 7 away from our goal today. I would love to do that before I leave. I've got 30 minutes. So if you could hit that button, hit the like button, find some friends. We don't have that many yet to go, guys. I would love to hit that goal before I leave today. I will be back in about a week and a half. I was saying 2 weeks, but I realized when I come back it's a Monday, so it's actually a week and a half. And we're gonna be here for longer, about 4 days. And we'll have so much more to do. I bought tickets to the after hour Epcot event, so we'll be up longer. And it's gonna be a really fun time. I think we decided we're gonna do a full Animal Kingdom day so we can fully enjoy all of this. The Feathered Friends Flight is another really good show that I really enjoy. If you have not seen that, it's a really clever show with birds. Even if you're not a bird fan, very clever show. So we're gonna do a quick walk through here before we go and have to get the tram. I don't want to be too late getting home since I have to get set up for work and I have that 3:30 a.m. start. Okay, we'll see if we can find it.
Yeah, you do.
Mr. Kamal's Fries is open, but unfortunately they're not the same as they used to be. You used to be able to choose from all the different sauces and things, but it's just one sauce now. It's still good. Last time I had them, the fries had a little bit too much spice on them, so they were a little bit too salty, but still good. Animal Kingdom has some of the best food. Epcot has a lot of food. The Animal Kingdom has some of the best food, and it's kind of hidden. People don't realize that. The only problem is some of the kiosks, like I said, they'll open, not open. Like stuff will say it's open, but they're not actually open. But like 8 spoon cart with their mac and cheese. They have a mac and cheese with lobster. For our mac and cheese fans, really good. I'm not even a pasta fan, and I really enjoy that. Of course, Flame Tree Barbecue in the front has some of the best barbecue. That's coming from someone in the south. But they have the pulled pork on fries, really good. I know several people, including the DFB lady that calls it her birthday fries. She gets them on her birthday because they're so good. So we have Tamu Tamu right here. I tried this last time, the crispy pineapple sundae. I wasn't the hugest fan of this. It was very large. You definitely have enough for 2 people. I didn't find, it was crispy. It was kind of like the pineapple upside down cake from Sunshine Terrace. It just, I don't know, the pineapple didn't come through enough, and it kind of was not cakey enough, so I wasn't the hugest fan of that one. We're gonna follow down to the Lion King and take that down to Pandora. Well, no, I think the Lion King just came out, so there's people flooding out of there. Look at all these people, guys. We're gonna stand on the bridge and see this. I'm gonna come down this way to Pandora. Usually I go the back way, but there's people everywhere down there. Again, for anybody that usually comes here and knows what the crowd levels look like, this is insane. I'm gonna zoom in. You see all the people down there? This is crazy right now. This is definitely spring break and Easter weekend. This is a lot of people for Animal Kingdom. It's usually very quiet here. This is the least populated park. This is a lot. Now again, this will probably clear out by the afternoon. A lot of people do this as a half-day park.
No one wants.
So this will clear out.
No way.
But again, look at how pretty it is here. This is why I want to do a full day, because I can't stop and appreciate this as much as I want to, because I'm trying to kind of get around so you guys can see things. Look how pretty this is. Look at Everest in the back. Look at that. Such a pretty view. This is why I have such a hard time leaving sometimes, because it's a pretty, pretty view. Only need 6. All right, guys, we only need 6. Come on, we can do it. We can do it, guys. We only need 6 more. And you guys have any friends? We've got half an hour. I actually have about 20 minutes. I haven't set a time frame. I just know I need to get back to the tram and things. So I'm already going to be a bit late getting home. That's okay. Cookie Bug was nice and took our dog to, there it is there. Carrot Cake Sundae. Let's get in line here. Oh, it's a big line. That's okay. We'll get it and we'll try to eat it and walk through. Is this the whole line? Yeah. Oh, dang, guys. We're going to have to try this next time because we're going to spend the last 20 minutes standing in this line. So that line is really long. We're not going to get through that. That place is not fast. So thank you for everybody that looked that up. We're going to have to try that next time. I will next time you see us. I will 100% will buy Nomadland churros. I don't know if I can mobile order it. Let me see. I can come around and pick it up after I come out of Pandora. Let's see here. Let me get to my app.
That wall. It doesn't mean
bear
it's
with me for a second.
It's just along that wall somewhere. He said that's where the main.
Order food.
He said that'd turn it all off.
They do not have mobile order. They are not one of the mobile order pickups.
Okay.
So we're just gonna keep going. Saltuli Canteen, which is my favorite place to eat here, which again, one of the awesome places to eat. It is my favorite, very favorite place to eat here. They do mobile order. So I'd be tempted to get something there because I am very hungry from all the walking and I have to get directly in my car and drive a long time. But I have snacks in my car too. So as much as I'm tempted to stay and have lunch there before I go, I don't have time. So we're definitely going to do a full day here next time. Good morning and welcome in. Welcome into Wild Wednesday at Animal Kingdom. We are going to do a pit stop in this auto grotto. Then we're going to go to Pandora. And then it's time for me to go, unfortunately, since I have that long drive home. Let's see if the otters are out, guys. They're usually hiding in the back, away from the people, which I hardly blame them for that. Let's see.
No, they're resting in the sun.
Do you see them? They're right here.
Yeah,
I don't see them. I don't see them.
Oh, yeah, you gotta stand up over here.
I don't see them.
They're over in the corner. They're on the otter side.
See them better,
Do you
but
see them lying right here? No.
yeah. You can look past
They're
this
lying
log.
in the sun. They're just past the wall, so they're kind of hard to see. You might be able to see them when you come out. Love the dad group jokes in the chat. Cookie Bug would be proud. You can probably see them if they come up here. The glass is dirtier, but no, they know where the hidden spots are. You know that they do. But yeah, they're kind of around this corner right here. So they are in there. You guys would get along famously. He is a large fan of the dad jokes. In fact, he makes up his own dad jokes and laughs at them all the time. So, you guys would be great. Welcome in, welcome in. We're just gonna finish up this little walkthrough through Pandora. Also, one of my favorite drinks in Animal Kingdom is down here. So we are passing Tiffin's and Nomad Lounge with those famous churros, which are phenomenal. Day in Dystopia. And then we're going to be passing through Saltuli Canteen off to our right hand side in Pandora, which has amazing rice or noodle bowls. I prefer noodle bowls for myself. I'm very tempted to get one because I am really hungry. And then they have the Nightshade Blossom boba drink next door, and it is amazing. I'm not usually a sugary slushy drink girl. You won't see me drink them very often, but I had one a few trips ago and I get them fairly often now. They're very, very good, especially when it's hot, but they're super, super good. Highly recommended. There's a lot of them that I wouldn't recommend because they're just super sugary or they're too sugary. That one is just perfect. And the popping bobas in them, they're mango and they taste like mango. They're very, very good. For anybody that has not had the Nightshade Blossom drink, I think it also comes with an alcoholic beverage. I have not had that one. I've just had the non-alcoholic. Good morning, Carolyn. Welcome in. Welcome in, my Pooh Bear friend. We are just doing the last little lap around Animal Kingdom. We are going to do a full day at Animal Kingdom next time I'm here, so we can do it some proper justice. I feel like I'm always having to rush through here, not able to do it the justice it deserves. And hopefully with the summer coming in, they're open till 8 p.m., so we'll be able to see Pandora at night, because that's always so beautiful with all the luminescence. Welcome in, welcome in. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. Welcome into Animal Kingdom Wild Wednesday. We're just finishing up the last little bit of the stream here. And once it posts, you can go back and watch it. We did do Kilimanjaro Safari and we did Everest. We did lose the stream a little bit in there, which is unusual, but the park is very, very full right now. I think that's part of the problems we're having. We are doing well. It is a beautiful day here. I want to stay, but I need to leave and drive home, and I've got an 8-hour plus drive. So as much as I want to stay, I can't. This is a part of the reason why we've talked about me not doing streams in the morning before I leave, because I tend to stay longer and longer and don't want to leave. And I get home later and later. I do not while I'm streaming, no. I do not have picture-in-picture. How are you doing today? So this is Sal Tule Canteen for anybody that hasn't been here. You can mobile order here. They've got places to sit outside and inside. And this is Pongu Pongu, which has that nightshade drink that I was telling you about. This is the menu here, and this nightshade drink, night blossom right here, this pink and green one is amazing. So good. Highly recommended. They do have the Pongo Lumpia, which I'm not a fan of. Some people really like it. I tried it. Like I always say on this channel, you try something. If you don't like it, don't have it again. But don't say you don't like it if you don't try it. I was not a fan. I didn't find it had enough flavor for me. It was kind of bland, but I do know a lot of people like it. It's kind of like a crispy, almost like a Vietnamese type of wrap on the outside. And then it's got cream cheese and I think it's supposed to be pineapple or something on the inside, but it's very, very bland for me. But people sometimes eat it for breakfast.
Then wait a little bit.
Yes. Agreed, Dame. And doesn't everybody wish they were in the parks or could stay? Agreed. I'm sad that I have to leave, so it's almost like I'm stalling. But I am not in Magic Kingdom, Strawberry Field Fairy. I am in Animal Kingdom, so there's no Aladdin ride here. I'm sorry, but we will do that next time we're in Animal Kingdom Magic Kingdom for you. That'll be next trip, so about a week and a half. I'll be back. I'll put that on my list, and we will do that for you.
Yeah, but like the chief's daughter.
Is my audio low? I know I was having some issues and had to reset it a little bit there. Let me turn it up here. It's also very loud here. There's a lot of people. Let me see if I can get a better view of this waterfall for you guys. Good morning, good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in to Pandora. We are in Animal Kingdom. We're just finishing up the stream this morning because I have to drive home. Okay, thank you guys. So we're just doing a little walk through Pandora here. I think we'll end this stream into the tree life, so we're just going to walk that direction. I see everybody jumping in, so I'm sorry if you're new. Welcome in. And I hope you can go back and watch this later and you can catch me next time. I will be back in a week and a half since I'm not local, but I will be here longer next time. I will have all my thumbnails up so you can catch me. If you can, please hit that subscribe button. It is free to do. It greatly helps my channel. I think I had 6 more to get to my goal that I was trying to get to before I leave. You can definitely rewatch all the content. We've had some really good times here last couple days despite YouTube having problems, and also some streaming things, which I think was due to the max capacity of people here right now. But we still had a really good time. And we will have a whole bunch of things booked. I'm going to utilize multi-pass next time, which I don't always do, but just to make sure we get on a bunch of those rides in certain parks. And we're going to do that after hours event on the 15th. So stay tuned for that because I will be up late. But if that stream works out and everybody likes that, then we will go ahead and book the Magic Kingdom after hours event, maybe on June the 1st, which is an extra event. I think it does have separate fireworks, and then we can ride everything and do all the crazy things because less people are at those events. All right, we only need 2 more, guys. Everybody go find 2 more friends so I can hit that goal before I leave. Thank you so much. Thank you for hitting that sub button, helping me get my goals while I'm here. I know it's been a bit of a challenging few days with YouTube acting up and some other things, but I appreciate all of that. So thank you so much for joining me this morning. Good morning, Animal Kingdom. I hate to leave, but I do have to drive home. Got a good 8+ hours ahead of me here. Thank you so much for hitting that button, Paige. Welcome in. Welcome in to the last of Wild Wednesday. Animal Kingdom is so pretty. That's okay, we like lone wolf types. We also like Ninja Watchers. I Ninja Watch. There's lots of other channels that I like Ninja Watching when I'm at home. Just put it on in the background. We appreciate that. There's all kinds of watchers out there and we like them all here. Welcome in, everybody. We're just finishing up our morning stream here at Animal Kingdom. Next Monday on the Glass Slipper Society podcast, I am going to get together everybody's names for that draw that we did from last time when I was here. Or it was February, I'm sorry, for the raffle for the Simba popcorn bucket and for the Orange Bird t-shirt from the opening of the Flower and Garden Festival. So I will be announcing those winners on stream, and I'll be reaching out to those people. So stay tuned for that as well. If you're not on the stream, that's okay. I will still reach out to you. Awesome. We hit our goal. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for everybody that helped out. That's amazing. So excited. Thank you so much. As we continue to grow, I appreciate every single one of you. So I hope that you really do enjoy the content. Thank you so much, Connor. Thank you. Yes, now on to 1K. And as we grow, we're going to get more fancy things. And I've got some help coming to get some more graphics and all kinds of other things going on. So we will have more things coming soon. We're just kind of new and starting out, so we will have more things soon enough. Now, as I was saying, I am looking. There is no lines for the annual pass holder magnet, so they don't have any newer ones like we did last time. So I was going to look for that. So I am going to go ahead and end the stream because I have to get back to my car, and we are at the tree. Thank you so much for everybody for joining me today, and we got to that 500 number. Turn this around. Hey guys, Thank you so much for everything for the last few days, and especially to Mike and Reed for moderating for us. So hands to our moderators and to Pookie Bug, of course. We love the dad jokes and we love everything that you do for us, and for hanging in with me yesterday for that marathon stream that we did that was unexpected, and all the park hopping and streaming issues that we had. So thank you so much. Thank you for joining in, and thank you so much. If you've got friends, by all means send them over. We're going to be ending the stream here shortly, but you can always send them over. I will be back in about a week and a half, and we'll have all kinds of more exciting things to do. I will be posting some more videos and things throughout the time that I'm gone, and I will be posting thumbnails so everybody knows when I'm going to be here and updated. I will be a resort dust next time, as I usually am, so we can do those extra early rope drops. We'll probably be doing some crazy streams like that again, but maybe not quite that long, but we can get into that early park entry. So I'm going to get to it because I have a long drive ahead of me. So it was so nice meeting all of you, especially all of you new people, especially all of my old people, all of my people that helped out, and thank you so much for helping me get to my goals. So thank you. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.
Where do you want to go first?
Got shot.
Oh, yeah. I think you remember that.